What's up everybody, another beautiful day in Azeroth. Today I wanted to showcase and talk a bit about Storm CLEAVE in the War Within. Currently Stormbringer hero talents is the way to go for Storm builds, as Totemic is a bit underwhelming. One of the big issues for Storm builds overall has been needing to choose between single target or AoE. This is no longer the case, you now get both. And then some, making this feel incredible to play. Boss rotation feels smooth as hell, and AoE is more fun than ever, with a constant barrage of chain lightnings, tempest booms, and lightning strikes from the sky. Now of course there are still some issues to Storm, but a lot of it has been addressed via extra talent points and the Stormbringer tree, to enable both great single target damage and AoE, with Tempest actually being uncapped. And quite the blaster. You're still, of course, somewhat at the mercy of deeply rooted elements, but a lot less so on AoE, even though, of course, it's still incredibly satisfying getting an early Ascendance proc on a pack in M+. But more often than not, due to how deeply rooted element works, we get stuck in a cycle of deeply rooted elements proccing at the end of a pack, and inconsistent at best for bosses, but when it does proc, by God, it's satisfying, since the addition of Tempest makes Ascendance even more insane on both AoE, single target, more wolves, more Tempest, more boom booms, and Tempest empowers chain lightnings, and Ascendance spews out chain lightning. It's just all very satisfying. But like I said, more often than not, you're grief stricken because it just procs when mobs are about to die, or you just stop pressing Storm Strike when mobs are low health. Both are big feels bad moments, but even with that, it is overall an insane amount of fun, with a lot more feel-good moments than bad. Once the proc starts rolling, everything just chains off itself. Tempest giving you those 3 instant empowered chain lightnings. Each chain lightning counts towards Awakening Storm proccing Tempest, and if any one of those chain lightnings spends Maelstrom, well, then you're also working towards regular Tempest procs and generating haste. So a lot of the time you get into this loop of slamming down Tempest, spamming chain lightning into Tempest, into chain lightnings. Now we'll have to wait and see where we land as far as rotation and priority order goes, when to spend, etc. But currently it works very well to just always spend when you can, whether it be 5 Maelstrom or an instant 0 Maelstrom chain lightning from Arc Discharge to get more lightning rods out, which is another big thing that Stormbringer brings. Lightning rod gets applied to your primary target from lightning bolt and chain lightning, and each rod takes 20% of all spender damage. Tempest, chain lightning, etc, etc. So the more targets with rods, the more damage. Now the tab targeting aspect of this is actually pretty easy to do, due to Storm not being overly complex to begin with, and because overall it doesn't matter what target you apply it to, just get some rods out, unlike Lashing Flame where you gotta lava lash targets with flame shock. Now on top of this, we also get stacking haste. Like I said, whenever we spend, it doesn't refresh duration but stacks over its duration, then restarts. And this is for every spender, and well, Storm do love haste, so it just further fuels the non-stop spam. And we also spawn a lightning wolf whenever we Tempest. It's nuts! But all in all, I have high hopes for this one. It's currently performing very well in both raid testing in M+, but hey, tuning can swing either way. But it would be fun with a competitive Storm build, so fingers crossed. But if you enjoyed Storm builds in the past, then I am pretty sure you're going to love the War Within Storm. It is shockingly good. Pause for thunderous applause. And yeah, that's it for this one. Let me know in the comments what you think of this build. Is it rad or sad? Don't forget to check out my Twitch, Patreon, or YouTube membership if you want to help support my work and gain access to things like access to my Discord, 5 more Wind Fury procs per boss. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, slap that notification bell. Thank you all for watching. I will see you next time.